Yearning is painful because it's a deep longing for something you don't feel you have. That's what yearning means, a deep, deep longing. In the Upanishads, it says that the cause of liberation is yearning. So they said not through reading scriptures will you become liberated, but for yearning for liberation is what creates liberation. I think it's in Upanishads, the 40 verses in reality. Well, I think it's in that text that Ramana writes, to know God is to be consumed by him. To know him is to be consumed by him, to lose yourself. We all want to lose ourselves, the small self. We all want, and what does it say in the beginning, opening paragraph of Who Am I? In the introduction of the paragraph, it says, all living beings desire to be happy, devoid of any misery. Other times, we say we want peace. Om Shanti, 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 peace, peace. Other times they want, I want to be one with you, Ramana. I want to be with you, Ramana. Because what are we looking for? We know when we're one with Ramana, what is it? It's total bliss, love, oneness. No pain, no suffering. Just being one with him is all we need. We love him. We fall in love, we want to be with him. We know intuitively that means the end of all our suffering and all our individuality, all of the burden we're carrying of individuality, the burden of being a person, the burden of being this body mind, just to walk around and have to make decisions and have to think about things and figure things out and stress about this and think about that. This is all stress. What a burden. We've got to lug this fleshy body around with us and protect it. I want an end to that. Isn't that what you're looking for? All of these things. Everybody is looking for God. Or everybody is looking for liberation. Or everybody's looking for happiness. Without any suffering. Everyone's looking for the bliss of the self. Everyone. Everyone's a spiritual seeker. Because they're all looking for liberation. That's what we all desire. The end of the little me, which is total, absolute happiness, not the relative happiness that comes and goes, but the absolute ananda. That's why we can call it bliss. Absolute happiness doesn't come and go. This longing, Sarah's original question was this egoic, was this not egoic? I don't want to answer the question in those terms. This longing is suffering. It is suffering. It is what impels us on the spiritual journey. It's because we know that this unending bliss, this oneness with him, with God, is possible. Not only is it possible, it's the way it, in quotes, should be. It's our, in quotes, birthright. It's our nature. It's our destiny to be one with God. It is what we should be now. And we know that somehow. So we yearn, and when we see this world and we see this duality, and we feel with this small body that's vulnerable and suffering, and we're living in this world with all its issues and problems, and something tells us this, I don't want this. It shouldn't be like this. There's a different kind of life that is possible. That's what I want. I want that fullness. I want that holiness, that oneness, without a worry, without a care, pure joy, pure bliss. That's what we're looking for. That is liberation. We're looking for liberation. And if you pretend, what can happen is that it's painful to feel that. So what some people do, they protect themselves from that feeling, say, no, I'm not looking for anything. I'm not looking for, I'm okay. And they shut themselves off from that pain. They stop feeling that pain of longing to be one with God or for liberation or for happiness. And they settle for something less. And they stop seeking. Because when you don't feel that pain, if you shut yourself off from it, your seeking will go down. But if you're in touch with that pain inside you, in your heart, that deep longing, which is suffering, which is what Buddha called dukkha. Suffering and the longing for liberation are the same thing. If you allow yourself to feel that pain and that longing, that will impel you and impel you to search and seek. So it's important to be in touch with that. That longing, if you ask yourself, what am I longing for? And then you imagine you have it. You're looking for the self. You're looking for God. You're looking to disappear as the ego, as the individual. You want to die. You want the small self to die, and you want to be one with him. Your true self, your true nature.